Welcome to the Crimson Room, sweetie.
Welcome to the Crimson Room. Please take a seat.
No need to be nervous. The Crimson Room welcomes you.
Oh, welcome to the Crimson Room. You look so sweet.
Welcome to the Crimson Room. Enjoy your stay.
Hi. Welcome to the Crimson Room. Have a seat, please.
Welcome to the Crimson Room, darling.
Yara Daza. Welcome to the Crimson Room.
Oh, hello there. My master has been expecting you. Please, come this way and enjoy your time in the Crimson Room.
Yo, how is it going, everybody? It is I, your sadistic spirit guide yokai, Papiwolf, and we are joined... What, can you guys hear me? Hold on. Yeah, we are joined by a new friend, a new guest, and someone that I am excited to stream with. And that is Dr. Sabine.
That's me. I'm Dr. Sabine.
welcome, Dr. Sabine. Thank you so much for joining us on this live, and then hope you are already set up for your stream as well.
Yeah, I've been live for a few minutes now.
Oh, nice. Oh, awesome. I like to always start off the show by like explaining to the guest how I met them, and also explaining, like, allowing the guest to explain, like, I want to say their VTuber stuff, but like how they eventually like not necessarily got into VTubing, but like, so you know what I'm saying, like share their VTubing experience.
Yeah, I'm picking it up.
Okay. So would you give us a nice little introduction?
Hold on, give me a moment.
You're good, no worries.
I need to be able to see both sides, because I'm looking at my screen.
Uh-huh.
But like, I also want to be able to see your screen. And I'm stuck in Advil.
I apologize for that.
No, it's fine. I'm not very good at introducing myself in a formal kind of way, so I'm just gonna say hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Sabine VT. You can call me Doctor or Sabine. Either one works. Oh, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, are you just seeing the
How come?
Huh?
How come we're both like super elegant and refined over on your stream, and over on my stream we're just silly goobers?
Because that's the beauty of media. On mine, we can be nice and elegant, you know, gorgeous baddies, and on yours, I'm a little shrimpy shrimp.
I'm an entity of pure hatred.
It's all good. Also, Evie, good job. I am proud that you didn't die in that last game of DBD, and I was able to escape. Who is the diva Medusa mommy? That is Dr. Sabine, my love. Yeah.
The what?
My wife is giving you the she's giving you praise, essentially.
Am I being rizzed?
You are rizzed by my wife, yes. She's a
Alright.
What is short? What is short? What is considerably short is like five short?
No, 5'5" is average.
Okay, well, my average sized fairy wife. Also, Evie, the redeems for like the sound effect redeems are not currently on since we're in the talk show. So yeah, so any other of those redeems will not considerably work.
Well, yeah, I was gonna mention that too, guys. Any redeem that requires me to go off topic and start my own conversation, I'm not going to do.
No, we're gonna. That is the entire show. Like, it is tangents. Like, my entire show is ADHD talk.
Exactly.
But I do want to I will say you did reach out to me. You're like, hey, you do a talk show? That's kind of cool. I would love to be a guest. And I was like, thank you. I think that's the beauty of TikTok.
I'm blushing now because I remember.
Yeah, and I really enjoy it. Okay, so that sounds like I'm lazy. I am lazy, but I enjoy when people kind of reach out and ask to be on the show, because it makes me feel like I'm actually kind of doing something a little cool. You know, it makes me want to just puff on my chest a bit. You know, it makes me like going like, yeah, I got a talk show. Thank you for wanting to come on. You know, everyone's welcome.
Honestly, that's a deserved sense of pride. That's a deserved sense of pride because having a talk show is pretty damn cool.
Yeah. I think I really just like the show because I get to hang out with new people, and then I get to like use it as an excuse to meet new friends, and then, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, awesome, now we've acquainted with each other. It's basically just a giant icebreaker. So that way, whenever I want to, like, hey, would you want to come on the show again? Or like, hey, would you want to do a different collab? Or would you want to just play this, you know, round of something? That's also there. So that way, you know, there's no like awkward like first interactions. Like, we've essentially seen each other like at our peak. You know what I'm saying?
This is essentially auditions for collaborations, but also really cool.
Yeah, it allows us to kind of just, you know, get the energy out, so that way you feel like, hey, I actually like that person's energy. Like, they actually kind of like, their vibe matches my vibe, or maybe some instances it was like, they seem like a little too much for me. Like, I can be a lot, so I like being able to like meet people in this kind of format, so that way people can kind of get the idea of like, oh, okay, yeah, you have a lot of energy, so like you take a lot of there are days where I'm allowed to like want to hang out with you, and there's days like maybe I shouldn't, because you might just drain me of like, not oxygen, but you know what I'm saying.
I definitely understand what you're saying, because I too feel the same way about certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's certain days where I'm just like, oh, I love interacting with this person, and then the next day I'm just like, please shut up and never talk to me again.
That's my whole life. I feel like people look at me like that sometimes. Like,
that's life for most of us.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I feel like that's just me with my, even like my parents. Like, they just talk to me, and I'm like, God, no, I'm not your son today. I don't exist.
I cut off my mom.
You could. Oh, why did I just think like you actually like cut off? Like, I was like, oh wow, you killed your mother? Like, that's like a lot of people's like.
How insane do you think I am?
Yeah, just like above average, you know, maybe like a 6 or 7 on the insane meter.
Do I really give off those vibes?
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
You have like...
You're gonna have to explain this one.
Oh, you have like the... Like, I'm not saying you would or wouldn't, but I'm saying like if somebody had to do it, you wouldn't be like the one who goes, you know what, I did it, but I mean, can you blame me? Like, I feel like that's like that would be your defense in matricide.
I think the worst part of that entire statement is that it's absolutely fucking right.
It's just on the spot right there.
Oh, absolutely.
God, see, I don't have mommy issues. I have padre issues. But I think I've come to a healthy agreement with myself where I just... You ever see Big Bang Theory when Leonard like talks to his mom? He goes, you know what? I fucking forgive you. I forgive you for everything you've done to me. And I don't care that you don't care. I care. Because I have to love you. That was me. Dragon. Yes, Dragon, it's a nurse. So you can't have cookies. The nurse won't give you any. Or doctor.
I'm in a very, very awkward situation when it comes to parental issues. Because if parental issues was sold as a video game, I not only bought the video game day one, but I got the pre-order bonus and both DLC expansions.
You platinumed the game, you platinumed it and everything.
Yeah, because I have issues because of both of my birth parents and both of my adoptive parents.
Wow.
So I bought all the DLC.
Jesus Christ.
Unwillingly.
That's so... You know what? The fact that we can joke about, you know, this kind of stuff is proof that we're healing? ... I think? Question mark?
I mean, at least on my screen, we're at least in some kind of hospital-esque building.
Yeah.
So that counts as us healing.
That, I count it. I'll count that. Yes, Dragon, you can lay...
It's an insane asylum. You torture people, but it's still a medical facility.
Alright, so our little dragon is gonna just get cookies and just bother you. That's their MO now.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I'm so confused.
We have a little blue dragon who's just gonna like lay on you and demand cookies from you now.
I wasn't told of this.
Yep, they never tell. They just demand. They just demand cookies left and
I
right.
don't think I really quite understand.
They steal from you if you don't give cookies.
I
Yeah.
thought it was the Minecraft movie trailer back around syntax that you might be more blind than I am somehow.
Oh, my bad. I do have the TikTok chat on my thing as well, so that's what I was reading.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going crazy. I mean, maybe I am. Who knows? The world is a big place. I can go crazy as many times as I want.
You got a friend on your head.
Ah. Perfect. Oh, man. But I did want to, like, ask you something, because we did have, like, this cool chat about music the other day. Especially about, like, some of the cool bands and, like, you know, stuff like that. What music did you grow up listening to? Like, I'm curious, because you very much, like, seem more, like, metal rock based than most people are.
So I was a lot more... whoa. Ah, shit, I can't English right now, my bad.
You're good.
Englishing is not an easy thing.
You're good, Doc. You're good.
So, openly, I would listen to a lot more metal and rock. That's for sure. Like, everybody would look at me and be like, "Oh yeah, they're listening to metal." But I also dabbled a lot into trying out a lot of different genres because a certain song or a certain artist kind of like piqued my interest. So that's why I also like some jazz artists and like some classical artists and some rap artists, just like all over the place. Because I don't really limit myself to a genre. I kind of don't really enjoy that blanket kind of categorization.
I get you.
Because I feel like if I like an artist's music or even a few of their songs, I should just be like, okay, this is going onto my playlist or something.
So who are you
And then I
currently?
just had like a bunch of. Oh, sorry.
No. Continue what you're gonna say. It was quiet for a second, so I was like, oh, okay, that's another question. But continue what you're saying, and then I'll ask later.
I think I forgot what I was saying.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize tremendously.
It's okay. It's okay. If I forgot what I was saying, it was probably just rambling.
Oh, don't say that. I gotta be better at. I don't like cutting people off too much, but I also like get a little anxious around dead air. So I was like, oh, I gotta say something. But what I was originally gonna ask you was, currently right now, like, what is on your playlist? Like, what are you listening to? Are you like keeping it modern, or are you very much just like, hey, they got it right back in like 2000s? This is where I'm staying.
Okay, at the moment, I've been sort of hyper fixated on the Black Ops Zombies Easter egg songs.
Like all of them?
I've been super hyper fixated on them. All of them.
Oh wow,
Well,
yes.
most of them.
That's fucking cool. Do you know what my favorite one is?
There's like 3 of them that we just completely leave off the list because they're complete dog water.
My favorite. Also, thank you guys for liking the live on TikTok. Shout out to you guys. I will put the Twitch for mine and Sabine's channels. That way you guys can go follow them, and you can follow me. But what I was gonna say was, Not Ready to Die is my favorite, and it's kind of basic. I know it's kind of basic, but Not Ready to Die, Avenged Sevenfold, honestly, was like the best zombie song in my opinion ever.
That's not even a basic opinion, though. That's,
I feel
if
like
anything, that's quite the niche one. It's pretty. It may seem like a basic opinion because Avenged Sevenfold's super well-known mainstream band, but the song itself is super niche, even amongst Avenged Sevenfold fans.
I remember when it first dropped, like when you can get the Easter egg, everyone was freaking out, and I think it was just, this had to be, because it came out after Nightmare, and it really just brought me back to the old school Avenged vibe. That's what it did.
Hey, wait.
My favorite Avenged Sevenfold song is Set Me Free. That's my wife's favorite song.
That's a very underrated song. That's not one I hear at all.
I think it's tough to decide what my favorite Avenged Sevenfold song is, because I feel like everything from Waking the Fallen is the best. Like, you know, you got Scream, you had Only Confessions, you had what was that other one there? I haven't. Where's my album? No Cookies for You, Dragon.
No cookies.
Yep. Someone's gonna put this
God
kid on a
damn.
timeout. Now look what you've done. You started a revolution for cookies.
A treat? No treat. Treat? No treat.
No soup for anyone. No soup for you. No soup for you. No soup for you.
No, you can't say that one anymore.
Why?
You can't be that guy anymore.
What happened with him? What did he do?
You can't. Do you know what his name is?
Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, we can't be him anymore.
That's true. Now we got G.I. Robot.
The stupid silly man.
Now we got the glory.
Oh, I love G.I. Robot.
G.I. Robot is the new, like, perfect meme in this day and age. He is the perfect meme. We need a real G.I. Robot. Like, someone needs to start making this motherfucker now.
we have any billionaires on our side that can do this.
There's be a couple. They just don't look like billionaires. They just look like they got out of bed and are gonna like hiking in like the mountains.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Elon would create Skynet if he could.
This motherfucker will. I guarantee it.
He's an idiot.
I guarantee that motherfucker is gonna work on Skynet, especially with all this like AI bullshit. Like I'm just waiting for like some guys like we're working on like putting this program into the military, and I'm just gonna go, all right, I don't need to be anywhere near that. Good job, Evie.
You call that praise?
Yeah, that's all the. Yeah. Did you not know that I had father issues? Did I not talk? Did you not hear me talk? How? You know what my father's praise for me was? Nice. I was like, all right, I did it. I impressed my father. He goes, not bad. That's the praise I received as a kid. Meanwhile, like his mother would like so the praise my father gave me compared to what his mother would give me is insane. My dad is like, you're good, you're okay, you don't need to celebrate that. And then you have like my my grandmother who would be like, ay, Mira, I like, she would just like, so my grandpa's name is Jaime, so she'd always kind of like she raves to my grandpa who's just chilling watching the game, and she just grabs me and she just gloats about me and she goes, mira Jaime, sus pelo, ay, más chino con, and she always has to compare it to herself. She goes like she swears that that's where we get all of our like traits, like our attractive traits are from her, which is not incorrect. Like I have curly hair because of my grandmother, but I think it's the funniest thing that she kind of like raves, like she thinks guys, I'm not tooting my own horn here when I say my grandmother treats me like a king. Like if I said I was hungry, she would cook everything she can for me.
I mean, I think that's just because you deserve it.
Maybe. I just exist. Like she loves my dog. She just met my dog. She legitimately just met my dog the other day, and she swore like my dog was the most precious thing in the world. Meanwhile, her little Dachshund is there just like looking at like us, like wondering, why is this dog here?
Oh no. Poor dog.
Yeah, she's an older one, so she's like very like scaredish and skittish. Then there's my dog just like trying to almost hump her. I'm like, god damn it, this little boy, this little man boy.
I haven't had a dog in a long time.
I like big dogs, but we got a small dog.
I like big dogs, but you gotta have a lot of space for it.
Yeah, I think I lucked out having a very small dog, especially like right now where we live. Like there's not like an area for the big dogs unless the big dogs are like strays, because them fucking strays are huge. I'm talking like wolf size.
Jesus.
Yeah, them big boys.
I'm really happy my cat is just absolutely terrified of leaving the room.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but she just hates going outside.
She's like the opposite of my cat.
I think she's the opposite of most cats.
Yeah. Most cats don't like to go outside, or if they do, then they're just trying to like, yeah, my cat tries to escape. We have to talk to him like Rapunzel and Tangled. He goes, why can't I go outside? The world is a dangerous place, don't go.
I just tell my cat, because you are dumb and you will die.
Yeah. Yo, what's good, Sasuke? Dragon, stop trying to steal the doctor. She does not want to be stolen.
Trying to steal me. How are they trying to steal me?
They want to carry you. They're like a pint-sized dragon. So think of like a 5'2" dragon girl that's just trying to like constantly like carry you and lift you and run away.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
Still, it's unmannerful and it is not ladylike. I'm just gonna roll up a newspaper and just like swat her head. It's unbecoming. God, I feel like
What the fuck does unbecoming mean?
unbecoming that you're not becoming.
Becoming what?
of a growing person, of a growing person into their into manners.
What?
Don't like mannerful. Me old bean. God damn it. Yeah, not flattering. Thank you, my love, for helping me.
He says unetiquettefully.
Yeah. Exact inappropriate. There you go. That's a better one.
I believe what your dragon friend is attempting to do is what the kids say, rizzing the huzz.
Maybe.
I am, in fact, the huzz.
The huzz. What does huzz mean? What does that mean?
I think it means hose.
Oh.
Like, I'm 90% certain it means hose.
I like how we're both kind of like lost. We're just like, what do these words mean?
These new brain rot terms.
That they very much are brain rot. But continuing on before we get lost in the tangents of the chat, I did want to ask, like, what inspired your design? Because I feel like we've seen so many of the same concepts, which there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a similar concept in another VTuber, but a Gorgon, that being like a Medusa style Gorgon, like doctor, like, is this like a D&D character that came to life? Is it just a concept that you've had on the shelf for a long time? Like, I'm curious what made this happen.
Okay, so this is a rough one to talk about because this is something that gets a little bit personal.
Ooh.
So the Gorgon is sort of a self-insert type. It's a self-insert character.
I see.
Yeah.
It's
like you know that trend. Well, it's not really a trend, but like that thing where ladies they get Gorgon tattoos.
Ah, okay. Say no more. I think I'm.
She's essentially my tattoo.
I see. So, very much sticking to the, I guess the sisterhood that Poseidon kind of did dirty. As a.
Not only that, but the main purpose that I have that in my lore that my character has is to bring back to life her sister.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty big.
Yeah, I definitely I see the context clues. If I had to explain to chat just what we're referring to, I guess I gotta kind of work around this. For those who don't know, Greek mythology, despite the way Percy Jackson and Olympians kind of did their best to not outwardly say, is Poseidon essayed Medusa in the halls of Athena, and instead of taking pity on her and actually being about her being a girl's girl, Athena said, "How dare you defile my place of worship? Bam, you look like this now." And yeah, it is definitely one of the stories that a lot of people kind of either sweep under the rug or not really even address. That's why I was very interested in Percy Jackson and Olympians, when they kind of dance around what's being said. But yeah, that's the context when we're referring to in the terms of the Gorgon sisterhood, this idea of like, does that make any sense to everybody, or did you guys need more context? I think I kind of touched that decently.
We did good. We did good explaining it.
Yeah, but I figured my wife is a lot smarter than me. It took me a minute to kind of connect the dots. I was thinking it was leading up to that, and I was like, all right, so it is that. Okay. But I will say your design is very amazing. I thought it was very interesting. I thought it gives the Doctor from Persona 5, but with I just think the green, I don't know why, but the green gives it so much more, and I thought you were like covered in green, but you're not. And I think that I'm trying to give that as a compliment, that green and black just look great. Most probably because they just meld together better, and then she goes well. Aha, yes.
If it makes you feel just a smidge better, I am in the midst of designing the Gorgon's true form.
Ooh.
Which is like a more reptilian, monstrous looking, like a Gorgon. Nice.
We do have a question that the dragon wants to ask you. Dragon, ask away.
I have an answer, perchance.
Okay, I believe they'll ask it in a bit. I don't know if you could see it. I'm not sure if you have the live open on TikTok.
Not the TikTok. I only have so many screens.
It's all good. I will reiterate their question for you. I want to see so badly now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I love this very monster forms, or not even monster forms, but like I guess true forms that like are being more shown in this VTuber space. And to see this, like, is it going to be like this giant Gorgon, or is it just going to be very much around the same aspect as yours?
She's gonna be much, much bigger.
Oh.
That's for damn sure.
Nice. Dragon asks, "Hey Doc, how you feel about ditching Papi and chill with me and be in my cave full of choco cookies?"
I mean, that is a tempting offer. But that would also be a little bit rude.
Exactly. Dragon. I feel like I just gotta like slap her with something. Get at the butter sock.
However, if you ever see me not streaming, you're always free to hit me up and be like, "Hey, can I kidnap you now?" And I will most likely say yes.
There you go. Is that a satisfactory answer, Dragon? Is that answer satisfactory for you? It is. Yes, but later is the answer. I love how chaotic this has all been. This is like legitly just like, yeah, we're driving. This is what caffeine does to me.
Caffeine is fantastic.
That it is. Thank you for following Empress Hold TV. Okay, so were you streaming prior to being a VTuber, or did you begin your journey as
No.
Oh.
I always wanted to do content creating. I have a really big problem with being creative. Because anytime I think of anything that can potentially be creative, I end up just immediately ripping off something that already exists. So I'm just like, fuck, how am I supposed to be creative? And then I just kept noticing that, wait a minute, there is nobody around here that's a VTuber of exactly what I am. This is great. I was just like, finally, I have an original idea.
I definitely see that. I like I said prior, I don't really see any Gorgon VTubers, let alone like your concept of a Gorgon like doctor. I also think that when it comes to like creating anything through like an original idea or whatnot, it's a lot more challenging than a lot of people give it credit for. So when people make concepts but give it a little bit of they change the recipe just a tad bit, I'm never one to ever go like, oh, that's so original. I'm always like, I always think that people that put their spin on something always bring something different, and to see you do both is just it's very refreshing, to say the least.
Well, I like that. It's a nice compliment.
You're welcome.
Called refreshing.
Oh, the refresh. Yeah, I mean, it. I got tongue-tied right there. I was like, yeah, refreshing, right? That's the correct term I'm using.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we see Dr. Sabine. We get the lore. We get the more aspects to it. Is there something that you're gonna like with other than the full Gorgon form? Is there anything that you're kind of like working towards to, or anything that you want to like eventually get to in terms of like your content creation, whether it's playing this, making this, or even like setting up I believe you do have a YouTube channel, correct?
I do have a YouTube channel. I don't really have anything posted on it because I keep forgetting it exists.
But like, are you working towards anything like, not necessarily like it doesn't need to be big, but is there something that you want to hit in terms of like a goal, or in terms of like, I want to be able to have this made, or I want to make this a video game, or I want to star in this?
I don't think I have anything to that big of a scale. I just want to continue having as much fun with streaming as I've been having. That's kind of all.
I mean, that's
It's not about the numbers. I mean, sometimes it's about the numbers. The numbers are nice and they are pretty to look at. And anytime I look at them now, I'm a little bewildered because I'm just like, oh, that's a big number that my dumb little brain can't comprehend. I'm just like, why are these so many people watching my silly goober ass do silly goober things. So, like, in that aspect, the numbers can get to me, but I don't really have, like, an ultimate goal for those numbers. The numbers are just kind of there. It's like the stars on a Yu-Gi-Oh card. They're kind of there, but they're not really there.
Yeah, I mean, especially now, it's just been... Ugh, there's so many reworks for it. I kind of thought when they made XCs that it brought back at least, like, some validity to the stars, but hey, they just keep adding new concepts.
That's why XCs is my favorite summoning mechanic.
Is it really?
Oh, absolutely.
See, I was more partial to synchro. I thought synchro was everything that I would want from fusion, but just a little bit more simpler.
That's what they were going for synchro, and they did it well.
Definitely.
The only issue with synchro is that they got too strong too fast.
Yeah, and then synchros became more like you really could, like, when they became more they weren't attuned to a certain monster type, or they weren't attuned, like the recipe for it wasn't necessarily like tied to a style or like a series of monsters. When they had it more open is when it I think I wouldn't say it flooded.
It goes into a toolbox rather than a full-on game plan.
Yeah. So that really made, like, people's decks could, like, have synchro monsters that would now I wouldn't say, of course they complemented the deck, but it was able for them to maneuver and to, like, nil cards and, like, get really, like, set up their, like, OP strategies, like, almost on, like, legitly first hand draw.
You want to know something kind of funny?
What?
One of my favorite cards of all time happens to be a synchro monster that was released in the middle of the Zexal era.
Really? Which one is that?
Star Eater.
Ooh. Also,
You know what? I'm gonna pull him up.
You should.
Pull him up on my screen.
We have a compliment from Elzenia. I just say Els for short because pronunciation's right. I love the Dr. Medusa model. It's very elegant and mysterious. Couldn't agree more. Also, Dead Lilac, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you for coming in. And to everyone that is coming in, I do see you, but I will apologize if I don't say hi right away. We are currently in the show, so I will do my best to say hi to each and every one of you guys. If you do have anything that you want to ask the doctor, please. No pictures, no images. We don't want to see your boils of that sort. Just ask the question and we will do our best to answer.
Correct. For chance of me.
Oh, thank you. This might make you very happy. Dead Lilac says, both of you are some of the coolest people I like watching lately on TikTok. Keep being amazing. Thank you, Dead Lilac. That is very generous and very sweet. We appreciate that compliment dearly.
So Papi, I don't know if you've been on my stream before. So usually when an image like this shows up on my stream like this, do you want to know what question I have in mind?
What?
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Star Eater.
Is that a hear me
out? Star Eater is a hear me out.
I could, you know what? I'm not unshocked because Stardust Dragon has abs, and when I first saw it, I always wondered, why did they give the dragon abs?
I can do you one better.
Is it the Crimson
Give
Dragon?
me like a second. I could. No.
To this day, that still burns a hole in my brain. That I'm like, wow, they really gave a dragon abs. Like, for what reason? And then you grow up, and then they hear me out's really like, really tell you why that dragon has abs.
Give me like a second.
Not
I
you,
knew that
dragon.
was a second.
I'm talking about Stardust Dragon. Oh man, Yu-Gi-Oh is such a fun game when you play with people that like to have fun and
It
not
really is.
not just want to win.
True.
Like where I live, there is a game shop owned by this man. The legends foretell this man. He's fucking cool. His whole card shop is Yu-Gi-Oh based. He sells Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He buys them. Does not know how to play the game at all. Never learned. And keep in mind, he had this card shop when it was just fusion summoning, no synchros yet. He did not know how to play the game, but hey, I'm looking for this card. He looked through his files and he would find it for you. We used to hang out at that card shop because we had like a resurgence of Yu-Gi-Oh. Me and a couple of my friends. He made a Blue Eyes deck. I love Lavavel and Fire Kings, so that's usually the deck that I would put together. And a little bit of Flamvel too, with the variants. That was my go-to deck, and then my other buddy would of course have to use Light Sworns because he doesn't like playing the game, I guess. And we would all make these they would make OP decks. I liked playing the game to fuck around and have fun. They really wanted blood. Like they would, like I'm talking like stall you from even getting a turn, and it would just annoy the fuck out of me. But yeah, this card shop, it is in San Ysidro. If anyone lives in California and you are in San Diego area, go to San Ysidro. There's a card shop by the Mexican border, and there is a man there who sells nothing but Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It is a pretty cool store.
So Papi, if you look to my stream, this dragon has booba.
What dragon is this?
It's just Soul Saver Dragon.
Soul Saver
This
Dragon.
is from a different card game, but still.
This is magic.
No, it's just card fight.
Oh, okay. The card fight Vanguard.
Correct.
Yeah, I got it. You give abs for the aesthetic or the fun design. No, they gave it to the Gooners. They gave a dragon abs for the Gooners. That's why. I remember this show. My childhood treated me well. I had to wake up at 7 a.m. to watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh! When you learn how to play the game, the first season is just hard to watch.
I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds like a blast to watch.
It's hard to watch like the most bullshit. Like
I think you're insane.
I'm very insane, but it's just hard to watch when they're like, yes, but what you see is because I'm on this field, my monster's able. I'm like, there's no card for that. That's all bullshit. You're just talking and saying like you're making up the rules, and then eventually when they introduce the rules into
Yeah, that was kind of the point.
See, I would have enjoyed it.
You know why that was though?
Yeah, it was to add action and to give it a very different aspect than the actual game itself, I believe. Make it more cinematic.
No. The rules of the game didn't exist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they weren't a thing yet.
You know what? Huh, that's interesting.
Correct.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Lucifer Morningstar, for coming in. That is interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's why. Huh.
Ah, get the devil out of here.
He's just giving me the props. He always calls me Alistair. He thinks I look
But
like...
I'm an angel.
Just give it the bonk.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I have an entirely like separate model that is an entirely separate character, but it's also the same character.
I did get to see this on the stream. I figured that. All this sneaking and liking the lives. Thank you guys so much for liking the lives. Please do not give your attention to when you get the chance to go visit Dr. Sabine's streams. They're currently live as well as us, so I would appreciate it if you guys go and show some love. It's only fair. You guys are awesome over here. Be awesome with her. She is rad as hell. And yeah.
You hear that, chat? Everything he said, do the same thing. He said it, so I don't have to say it.
No, you can still say it.
I can copy paste. I can copy paste his speech. Just copy paste it.
Is the Medusa model?
Throw it in the AI generator.
Oh, that's a good question. Is the Medusa model a Medusa angel? And it is in a different outfit. Just to answer that question for you guys. I heard you.
No, lore-wise, she removed her Gorgonism.
Ooh.
So she's that caused her to die, but she's an angel because of it.
Interesting. Let's get some more lore. I'm curious. So it's very much similar to the original lore, but there's also like a nice like little like tether away. Can you give us a little info on like what happens after? Like how do you become
Who?
you? How do you become the angel?
Oh no, she's an alternate universe.
Oh, I see. We're playing in multiverses.
Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah, essentially, I'm playing multiverses.
That's right, chat. Give all the support there. You guys got to be respectful. Dragon, no.
You guys are great.
Can I ask what the alter name is for the model? Yeah, what is the other models also known as Medusa?
No, well, I'm not known as Medusa at all. My name is Sabine.
Did I like Crimson
And the angel's
Rebels?
name is Sabine, but it's spelled B-E-A-N because she's small.
Interesting. That's pretty cool. I have like different models too, but like the models are it's very much like Digimon-esque, where like there's my base, like there's like, there's a champion form, and then depending on like the different crest or the different like armor crest.
Innocent side eyes.
Huh?
Fucking hopeful king.
Oh.
Sorry,
You're good. I
would
would
not be drinking.
Oh, thank you for the rose, Lilac. I'm currently drinking a Celsius.
I'm drinking soju.
I guess for like overnighters like us, like this technically is like the nighttime for us.
This is like 8 p.m. for us.
Yeah.
This is a normal person's 8 p.m.
You
So
see?
this is normal for us to be drinking.
Yeah, I should have gotten alcohol, but you know, that shit makes me sleepy. I do have edibles though.
Yeah. If I feel the sleepy, I'll just drink for my energy drink.
It is 1:01 p.m. for me. It is 10:01 for us.
Correct.
We are overnighters. We go crazy at night, and we have to deal with our consequences in the morning. Shh. Come here, Papa. Sorry, my dog is being a little butthole.
Kind of funny. So that's just a little bit funny. You think I face the consequences for my actions?
I like to think so. One of these days I'll pay the consequences for my actions. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but one of these days.
I've never paid consequences for my actions.
Maybe one day.
Except for the fact that I am constantly depressed. I mean, no.
Yeah, depression, the ultimate consequence for everybody.
Oh, you're alive? Congratulations. Now you hate it.
Thank you guys so much for coming in. Don't forget to check out Dr. Sabine. And if you guys got change, if you guys got change, if you guys got time, you can also check me out. What? Oh, so Ella's. You definitely will. She gives the physicals.
First-handedly.
Elzenia asks, so when it comes to Medusa's design, what's their personality like? Or are they upset? Are they kind of moody? Or they're just curious on the attitude?
She's gonna turn you to stone if you call her Medusa again.
Ooh, hear that? What's up, Sheagle? Bye-bye. He's being weird.
Guys, my name is Sabine. Please.
I think people forget that like the race is called Gorgons.
Medusa isn't the... Yeah, the race is called Gorgon. Medusa is that one specific Gorgon. My name is Sabine.
Good morning to everybody. Ah, man. I'm like...
Except for the people who are going to continue to call me Medusa.
Yes, it's
I'm just
Sabine.
joking.
She's gonna turn everyone to stone and then give physicals.
I can.
Definitely could.
Actually, I can't give physicals. I'm not a medical doctor.
Wait, what? What type of doctor are you?
Oh yeah, Sabine's a toxicologist and a thanatologist.
Ah, okay. So I gaslight a lot. Can you fix that?
Is a medical doctor.
Can you fix the gaslighting that I do?
Gaslight.
For all the toxicness I be doing?
I'm not a fucking therapist.
What's good, Moria? Hope you're doing well. The Mines of Moria. That very dwarf accent. And it gives. I don't know if you've ever watched Four Nights of the Apocalypse. It's kind of like the sequel series to Seven Deadly Sins. There is a character who has like poison powers. They're called Binosians.
I've never even seen that Seven Deadly Sins. I'm sorry to say that. I don't really watch a lot of anime.
It's all good. No worries. It's
not even because I'm not interested in it. It's always because I'm scared I'm going to be let down by the first episode and then want to drop it.
I've bitten that bullet many times. Thank you for the heart, Lilac. I don't think I've ever... I'm very gracious when it comes to any type of art form. I don't necessarily hate anything off rip. Like I'm very much like an apologist for like bad stuff. I'm like, you know, it could be worse. Like when I watched when I heard the new Drake album, I was like, ugh. I mean, it has a couple listenable songs. It's not totally unbearable. Like, I'm very much the person who has to apologize. I don't even need to have to apologize. I don't
No,
know.
it's almost a Nickelback album.
No, it's just a bunch of
Or
styles.
is it more along the lines of Limp Bizkit?
It is. Let's put it this way: with like,
I'm gonna be real.
with people with like Limp Bizkit and like Nickelback, they can have fun with it. This album is just like. So let's say I cut French fry bits, right? Like I'm cooking French fries, and like bits of it kind of get chipped away, and they stick to the bottom of the fry basket. And let's say I took all of those collected bits and sold them to somebody. That's what it is. It just.
Are you talking about a? My God, there's a word for that. There's a word for that.
Isn't it the bits? Or the crumbs?
No. Yeah, it's a box of crumbs.
Essentially, his whole album is just crumbs. The album. Eat it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing as shit.
Well,
That is abhorrent.
it
Do
is.
you know what a box of crumbs is at Long John Silver's?
What?
It's the burnt fried batter from the fish.
Mm-hmm. That's
a
what
box of crumbs.
That's what you
from
guys.
Long John Silver's.
That is the newest Drake Party Next Door album, and they called it R&B. Like, I'll put it this way: I knew it was fucked the second the Party Next Door put on his Instagram, "It's an album to fuck to. It's not an album to be analyzed." And I was like, "You could? Why would you even say that?" That's essentially saying, that's like addressing the fact that you know it's the product isn't the best. It's made for just this. And if you like, all art, of course, is subjective to the person who gets to enjoy it. Everyone gets to enjoy it in their own different way. But if you just straight out said like, hey, this is what it is. If you think too deep into this, or you put like this on a pedestal like this, you're just gonna like, you're not listening to it right. Come on. You basically just told us all that it sucked.
So, still, this is what I think. So, at least for that one song where he sings in Spanish.
Oh God, yeah.
I feel like he's absolutely not beating the allegations against him, because that shit sounds like he intentionally made it for a quinceañera. And I would know because I'm Latina and I know a lot about the music that plays during quinceañeras.
Oh, don't I know?
It sounds like he intentionally made it to sound like that. I'm just like, sir, you're not beating these allegations. You're not helping yourself.
Yeah, he definitely.
In fact, making things worse.
Like, so when you hear that song, you can basically hear that it just doesn't sound like it was worked on. It sounds like it was something that was left out of an album, and he decided, hey, you know what? Let's just throw some beats onto it. Let's clean it up a bit, and then we'll release it. And you can tell because it's just so fucking ass. It doesn't even sound like he tried. It just sounds like he just was bored and he put it out.
It feels like this is something he wrote when he was in high school and just found and was just like, you know what? This could be good filler.
Welcome to Drake's newest albums. They were great in high school. They really feel a little weird listening to them almost in your 40s when you're, should be grown. Remember the Hydrate? I will hydrate right now. I have a Celsius. I will drink it.
I have a very important question for you.
Ask away.
Which one of these groups of guitarists in high school were more annoying? The ones that only knew Seven Nation Army, or the ones that carried an acoustic and only knew 3 chords?
Oh my god.
And tried to use those 3 chords to rizz up every girl on the campus. Which ones were worse?
Ooh. Oh god. See, Savine, you get it. You get it. You understand this. You fucking stand the assignment. So
There is a right answer. There is a right answer.
It is always the acoustic guy. If you have an acoustic guy who just plays 3 chords to rizz up a girl, do you know how like it reads lame? And I'm sorry to anybody who's like who actually kind of did this, because every guy did this to try to get laid. Every guy had aspirations that, oh, if I can play music, a girl would like, you know, she'd be into me or something. I'm gonna say this out loud. No, don't do it. Please. What's Goodland? I beg everybody who learns guitar, do not
Wait,
do
hold on. You need to put an asterisk beside that, because there is one specific group of girls that are absolutely okay with that.
No. Is there really?
There's one specific group of girls. Yes.
Which ones? I'm curious.
The horny band girls.
Ah, the bands. Of course. Of course, the band kids. Thank you for the rose. Didn't that only work in 80s?
No, but
70s?
not just the regular band kids, the gooner ones.
We're talking about. So we began this fun little tangent right now of what was more annoying, the guitar guys that only knew Seven Nation Army, or the guitar guys that carried the acoustic guitar and only knew 3 chords and would just do it to rizz up girls. And now we're talking about the only girls that would fall for said thing being the gooner band girls.
It's so true though. Wasn't paying attention,
But I do have to say,
100% true facts.
your answer to the question
Somebody who studied music.
is wrong.
Really?
You want to know what it is?
What?
It's the douchebag who played Everlong 8 fucking times at every single talent show.
No,
all throughout the high school career.
I got one better than that.
Every single one.
You know who beats?
Every single one. Everlong by Foo Fighters.
You know who the final boss version of those people are? It's the guy
Is it
who.
the Wonderwall guy?
You fucking. We're sharing the brain cell. We're sharing the brain cell. You fucking knew it. It is the Wonderwall guy who goes to every open mic and sings Wonderwall and takes off his shirt.
Actually, I feel like you're forgetting. You're forgetting about the hidden Omega Weapon guitar player. The guy who only knows how to play I'm Yours by Jason Mraz.
Oh my god. This is so fantastic. Who is the Wonderwall guy? Oh, Els. The Wonderwall guy. So
Brother was the Jason Mraz guy.
The Jason Mraz guy. The Wonderwall guy.
My brother was the Jason Mraz guy.
Oh, did he? Was he like doing like the scatting too?
Yep.
Ah, your brother's cool. I'm just gonna say that. He committed. He committed to it. I have to give it to your brother. Homie committed.
Cool now. He's cool now.
He committed to.
But back then, that was cringe as shit.
Oh man, I love the fact because you see, the Wonderwall guy exists.
It would be cool if he was doing this in high school.
Yeah.
Like, if he was like 14, 15, 16. But no, he was doing this when he was like 11.
Oh, that's
just creepy.
That's kind of adorable, though. I would have to give that. I mean, at 11, it's cringy, but it's
Not
they're
really.
they're kids, so it's like okay, it's kind of cute.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Anakin Skywalker. Circa 2005. That's his quote, not mine.
Jesus.
That's what he said.
But yeah, to quote
That's what the first kid said.
yeah, see, I think the biggest folly any aspiring musician can make is only wanting to play music to get laid. That is the biggest folly, because you will never, like, unless you like, there's people who originally start with that and are able to, you know, actually love music and break free from it. And then there's people who just want to do that, and you can always tell because all they want to do is play covers of love songs and act like they're the most charming person ever.
I just want to learn YYZ on the bass.
Oh god. No, that's like the opposite of like everything we were just talking about.
Yeah.
What's up, Wild Wolf? Welcome in. Everyone who's joining in, thank you so much for coming in. If I have to give a quick rundown of what we're doing, this is the Crimson Room. It's a talk show podcast that I host over on twitch.tv/Papiwolf13, where I interview VTubers and shoot the shit, and we just talk and rant and go on tangents. And our guest right now is Dr. Sabine. Hey.
What's up, Gooberinos?
Bye-bye. This fucker keeps trying to eat the fucking cat food. I want to fucking lock him in his crate right now if he keeps doing this. Hey, go to mama.
Cat would never do something that fucking stupid.
My dog is kind of stupid.
My cat is orange and she would never do something that fucking dumb.
My dog speaks Spanish.
She knows dog food tastes like shit. She's a refined kitty.
Mama's calling you. Go. Go. Mama's calling you. Go. Oh man. Can we talk? So, on the topic of like the, I don't want to say the cringy kids, because everyone was cringy in high school-ish, but like, who do you think was worse, the band kids or the theater kids? I want everyone's opinion on this, by the way, because I was a theater kid.
Okay, so at least for my experience, our band and theater kids were kind of
The same group?
weird mix. No, it was a weird mix because the band was primarily what was it, athletes and gamers.
Mm-hmm.
And the theater was primarily stoners and goths.
Really?
So everybody was just kind of really cool.
That's cool.
Everyone was cool as shit.
You're lucky.
Nobody was cringe.
You are very lucky.
Like, it was a relatively small high school, so we were able to have interlocking communities, like, with each other. Like, some people that were on, like, the football team, basketball team, the fucking chess club were also in, like, the anime club, or, like, the band and shit like that. Like, everybody was all intermingled.
See,
I think the funniest one for me,
Uh-huh.
because back in high school, I live in the ghetto.
Girl,
So,
same.
there's also like Oh yeah, so like you know in California in the ghetto we've got like the groups of people who are kind of just there because they're Hispanic or like black or like that's kind of like they're just that's thing. Like one of the more intimidating like threatening looking dudes was just like staring daggers at me in the lunch line.
Oh.
Like he was in the lunch line and I was like sitting at a table playing Yu-Gi-Oh with one of my friends.
Yeah.
And he was just like staring daggers at me. I'm just like, what, dude? I'm just kind of here. Like, the fuck did I do? And he comes out, and he's just like, what, dude? I'm just like, what, dude? You're just staring at me. He's like, what, you trying to start something? I'm like, the fuck do you mean am I trying to start something? And he goes into his bag. I'm scared for my life. I'm like, oh, fuck. This is where I get stabbed. And you want to know what this madman does?
He whips out his deck.
He whips out his fucking deck. Dinosaurs. I'm just like, holy shit, dude. Let's go.
Can we just take a minute to appreciate that we both said whip out his deck and it just works perfectly in a situation like this.
It really does.
What was he rocking? Dinosaur
And
what?
that's why I wasn't bullied in high school.
What was his deck? What was he rocking?
Dinosaurs.
Oh, rad. Like, what was it, Evos, or what was it like?
It was Dino Rabbit. It was 2012.
Oh,
It was Dino Rabbit.
Okay, that makes sense. What's good, Young Cooks Queen 94? How you doing? See, what was cool about, I guess, my friend, because we still are all friends to this day. We all still hang out and talk and shoot the shit with each other. My group consisted, like, the theater kids were fucking the most popular kids at my high school, mixed with the musically ADHD kids, you know, the kids that were doing music and would like either it's hip hop, metal, anything like that, and they definitely have attention deficit disorder. And then the kind of shy girls, and then the very kind of the diva ones. But that was like the theater kids. The band kids were very much like the kids from like, so I live in Mexico, and they were very much the kids from Tijuana who were like into like metal music, but they also like band stuff, and the very like, you know, to themselves nerdy kids, and they were pretty nice, but it was apparent that they were always doing stuff in the corner of the band room. And if you like, there's like the band room corner is essentially tied to like the theater corner, and when you would just kind of pass by it, you could get a whiff of an odor that is very powerful and it is
nice.
It's all not that definitely wasn't marijuana. It was the
Oh no.
It was the mix of body odor, sexual frustration, and probably actual fluid. Give me a second. I'm gonna stop my dog from eating my cat food.
But that's disgusting.
Stop. Bad boy. Hey, baby. Discipline him. Sorry about that.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
When I was in high school, I looked very skinny and looked hot in bikini. I used to look hot in bikini in high school too. Those were the days.
Who said that?
It was the
What?
Jungkook's Queen 94. That's what they said.
That sounds like a bot.
It might be, perchance.
Perchancedly.
Yeah, but like I said,
You can't just say perchance.
I just did. But like the theater kids, so like I'll say this in terms of the theater kids, it wasn't that people weren't, hooking up in the corners, but the band kids had no shame. They were just like all over each other. And this is like where like I was like seeing like people form their poly relationships like right in front of me, and I was like, wow, so you went from kissing him to kissing that guy all while touching both of them. I was like, wow, okay, well, this isn't comfortable. I need to go to the black box, so I'm gonna just slide past y'all. Please don't touch me. Yeah, definitely.
You were just terrified, weren't you?
I was. I think. Oh God, I'm not gonna say that. I was bewildered. I was taken aback. I was like, wow, they have no shame in their game. I kind of gotta respect it a little, but I don't want to be next to it because the smell was putrid. Class. Which. It wasn't necessarily. This all didn't happen at class. This was all like during lunch and recess. So like, I would hang out. So theater kids hung on the black box because if it was hot in the summer, we knew the black box had AC. Also, I would ditch class a lot with the excuse that I was helping build the sets for the play, which I kind of was. But our principal wanted to give. She basically wanted to give us the same kind of perks that the athlete kids would get, like the football players and anybody who played sports. They basically would get to leave early for like a game or something. She wanted that to like that same kind of flexibility to be spread across the theater kids. So I did not go to my math class for like 3 months while I was in play mode.
That's fucking cool.
It was, and it definitely gave me an ego. I will say that.
Deserved ego, not gonna lie.
Thank you. I want that in writing. I want that in stone.
You gotta bring me a person, and then I'll write it in stone.
Deserved ego. Here, I'll find somebody. But yeah, no, I didn't have anything against, because a lot of my friends were in band, because I was the only one of our like little small group who did theater and was like really happy about it. It was fun. I fucked around and found out I did a lot of fun stuff. That's where like my love for acting and voice acting really came from, was early theater. And then like my buddies, they didn't want to join theater. They were more band kids. They wanted to like learn, their instruments. My buddy was a drummer, so of course he loved band. My other buddy, like him and our other friends from other high schools, were wind instrument fans. So of course that was like their way of talking to each other was that. And sadly, I felt like I got excluded from my little group of friends because they all focused on being band kids. And I was like, damn, so are we gonna kick it anytime soon? Like, oh no, we're gonna hang out in the band room. We're more than welcome to come with us. And I was like, nah, I'm good. That smell is too much. But I guess it's just growing on them. Oh no. Did my stream drop? It did. My stream dropped. Sorry. Can you hear me still? Dr. Sabine? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Oh my god. My internet went out? Is it rebooting? Oh god, no, my internet went out. Sorry about this. Oh my god, I hate technical difficulties. Oh god damn it. We're back. We're back. Why does my internet keep fucking... Oh my god. I had no internet issues prior. This is... Well, I mean, it was a full die, so I'm kind of happy about that. God damn it. I fucking... This is like the worst thing to happen. Jesus Christ. Sabine, can you hear me?
I can now. What happened?
Oh my god, guys, I apologize. My Wi-Fi legitly just crashed on me. It went out. I have no idea what happened. It had to be my internet, simply because everything went down. Everything. It wasn't my OBS this time. But yeah.
Have you also been having issues with OBS lately?
Yeah, I've been having issues with OBS lately, but this time it was legitly what caused my OBS to what caused everything to crash was the fact that my internet just died on me right now. My internet like had a reboot. So this was strictly from the internet place that caused this issue.
Have you considered not streaming from a McDonald's?
I will put that into the, put that in the universe next time and see if, not using McDonald's Wi-Fi will actually work for me. What we were talking about. What were we talking about before this fucking bullshit crashed?
I don't know. Does anybody know?
Guys, what were we talking about before? Does anyone know? I guess we can wait.
The stanky ass band kids.
Stanky ass band kids fucking groping each other and salivating over their juices. Oh my god. That sounded so descriptive.
Oh, don't say it like that.
Oh my god. You know what the fucking... You want to know what really made me uncomfy with the band kids? Is that there was a like...
No.
There was just a lot of neckbeards in band. Like that.
Yeah.
That's what made me uncomfy. It was always the... And there's cool neckbeards. I know some of them. Some of them are like my favorite DMs. And then there's the ones like the meme like, do you know why I punished you, kitten? Like, there was those couples. And I was always like...
Stop.
There was always those couples. It was so weird to watch them, especially when they would do it like in front of everybody. Like, they would just, no shame in their game. Come on. Do you know why I'm punishing you? Yeah. Yeah. And it's just like, can we fucking move? Can I move?
Stop. I'm uncomfortable.
Yes! Very. I was very uncomfortable by the whole situation. Like, especially when I'd sit.
An adult.
Especially when I would sit next to these kids in class and they'd be like, yeah, me and my girlfriend were poly. I'm like, cool. Yeah. So I'm talking to this other girl too, and I'm thinking of adding her in, and I'm like, congratulations, I'm happy for you. That sounds pretty good. Look at her. And then I'm like, cool. Yeah. She'll make a perfect third. And I was like, dude, I don't know why you're talking to me. We're in English class. I just want to fucking sleep.
It's the best class to sleep.
Yeah, it really is. And then I love the English class. English class is the best class to sleep in, and I always got a B. And it always pissed one person off because they would be like, you slept 2 hours in this class, and how are you getting a B? I was like, because I fucking know English, bro. Like, my ADHD brain fucking breaks this shit down for me in, like, the easiest way.
Honestly, I should have just stayed in the dumbass class is for English all throughout high school. Should have just stayed in the dumbass class.
Why is that?
Wouldn't have had to do anything. I wouldn't have had to do shit. Like, my entire freshman year, I was in, like, the basic English class.
Yeah.
I didn't do jack or shit, and I got, like, an A. And I'm just like, oh, man. So I got the same teacher the next year, and I'm just like, shit. This is gonna be easy sin. And then my counselor was just like, oh, you did good last year. You want to be put into honors classes? And I'm just like, am I allowed to say no to this?
I think everyone should be allowed to say no to wanting to be put in honors. I did.
I don't know why I didn't say no. I regret it.
I believe you could say no because I know because I was in Saturday school, and the teacher who was teaching Saturday school was the English AP teacher, and he I guess he was like he had a precise accent and the way he spoke. He goes, I think the most appropriate thing for us to do to allow you guys to reflect on everything is for you guys to write me an essay. I'm explaining why the purpose of Saturday school, whether you're for it or against it, is up to you. But I would love for you guys to write me this essay and present it to me at the end of the class. Please, if you need to cite sources or you want to, allude to anything, you're free to use any of the books here, or if you need to grab information, on my computer's right here as well. And I did. I was like, there's no real purpose to Saturday school. That was my defense. I was like, Saturday school is just punishing us for not being good at school, while school is supposed to be educational and free-forming and allow thought process to, be nurtured, not punished if it's not at the level of this. And he looked through that essay, and he asked me like what English class I was in. I was like, I'm in the basic English class. And he goes, how would you like to be an AP next year? I said, no, thank you, Mr. Fazio. I am great. I'm happy under the, doing decent work for a regular class. Shout out to him though. He was cool. He took it on the chin.
My AP English teacher was actually fucking insane.
I need to hear this. How was he insane?
He would wrap her phone in tinfoil to prevent the government from tracking it.
Okay. Was he also a meth head?
She definitely looked like it.
Thank you for the like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's a meth head level shit. Wrapping your phone in tinfoil. Anything mostly with tinfoil, if you're like using it for like anything other than its use, it gives me tweaker vibes. I should know. I used it for like an antenna once. Or ex-CIA, I guess that's true. We are doing great, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
getting distracted by my lava lamp.
Is it like moving up and down?
Yeah, it's doing lava lamp things.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
See, this is fun. I like, this is like the type of like content I like putting out, is just like very much of this rigmarole of us just laughing and talking about shit.
Iffy.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you said something. Sorry.
Feeling.
Oh man. What do you
Finish my soju.
How much of the soju are you drinking?
It's like half a bottle.
You're truly insane. Maybe I should
I'm
drink
also
too.
high too, so there's that.
Damn, you're on a good. Maybe I should match your vibe. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take an edible. How's it going, Kelsey? Alright, taking this edible. Okay. So I freeze my edibles because they melt in the heat and taste like an edible chip.
Keeping it in the dark probably, makes it so that it's hard.
That's what she said. Yes!
Oh, girl.
I got it.
You're not invited to my birthday party.
Ouch. Why? Because I said that joke?
Yeah.
No, that's not fair. I'm still... We're a package deal.
You
You're
gotta
not...
be a dad to make dad jokes.
You gotta be a dad. I'm basically a dad.
And how do you mean, basically?
I have a dad bod. I tell dad jokes. I have fur babies. I think that, yeah, I'd give myself the dad card.
Understandably.
Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Is it your birthday?
Can you change the oil in my car?
Yeah, I can. I just wait. What type of car?
An Acura MDX.
Yeah,
2006.
definitely. Probably could. Oh, yeah, you need a special key.
You want to come do it?
There's
I'll
this
buy you dinner.
to change your oil. Yeah, I got you.
Correct.
Do you want to know how I learned how to change oil? It's kind of a funny. It's kind of funny how I learned. I had to change my own oil by accident. I fucked up. I learned from failure, I think, is the best way to put my tagline for life.
Oh no.
So I have a Volkswagen. I overfilled it with oil, which is bad. I was smoking all over the place. So I was like, what do I do in this situation? I had to look it up. Like a very much modern day man, I looked on YouTube. I was like, what do you do when your oil is like this? And someone said, well, you're gonna have to drain it and then refill it up. And I was like, fuck. So not only did I learn how to like drain oil, but I also learned that because I have a Volkswagen and VW is very pretentious, I needed a special key to allow the oil to be drained from my car. So I had to go into the AutoZone. This is, keep in mind, it's hot as hell. It has to be like around 88 degrees, 89 to 91. The pavement is burning me. I'm getting sunburned and I'm sweating all over the place. Jesus Christ, is the internet out again? No. It's just a hiccup. Oh my god. Can you still hear me? Okay, we're back. I apologize to everyone who comes in the stream again and is like, what happened? Where's the stream? I don't know why my Wi-Fi is being so fucking crude and unusual to me. Sabine, thank you so much for understanding. Thank you for hopefully not getting aggravated.
Yeah, man, scuff is a thing.
Like this is.
Oh no, man, scuff is a thing. Don't worry about it.
I feel.
We got chill guy vibes here.
I feel so embarrassed. I'm like trying not to like get angry. I'm like, oh my god.
Nah, it's all right. Don't worry. There's nobody important in my chat.
Okay. I feel like I don't like letting
Nobody
people.
important at all.
I don't like letting
Nope.
letting people down or like making people go like, dang, what like, we're trying to enjoy the stream and this is happening. I'm like, I know, I apologize. I don't want to be a fucking horrible host. And then I keep forgetting what I'm talking about midway in conversations.
You didn't want to spend money on light for the entire Crimson Room, huh?
I might have cheaped out on the light bill. That's why we have candles. Oh man, I feel better. I am dedicated to us. I'm dedicated to getting like this interview like done well, because I refuse to let my emotions be the better of me. Is like the best way to put it. But Sabine, with you being so understanding, I would love to hear more about like what like where like when it comes to video games and it comes to like fun stuff like that, like where is your favorite video, where's your heart at, what's your favorite video game, the game that you're like, if this was like my signature game, it'd be this. I'm curious.
Really good question.
If you had like a handful of games, what do you think those would be? Like, what like, if like your vibe, like, you know how there's playlists, what is your game list? Like games that would describe who you are.
See, it's kind of weird for me because the same way I am with music, like I'll just kind of cycle through different genres and like artists and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the same thing with video games.
Okay, that's fair. What are someone that
I kind of just cycle through different, like a lot of different types. Like some days I'll want to play a MOBA like League, or I'll want to play an FPS, or I want to play a specific game, or I'm just like, I'm feeling nostalgic. Maybe I want to play a game that I played when I was a kid. Or I'm just like, oh hey, maybe I want to try out this game.
Nice. Was a good pirate.
It all just really depends on the headspace I'm in for what I feel like playing and what I feel like I would enjoy playing for people.
That's always like a hard line to kind of mitigate between both. At least I think so. I think there's
Because I've had games where I've enjoyed playing them, but like I just couldn't stream for some reason. Like Whether it be because of like limitations with my own PC or just like I just didn't want to stream it. Sometimes I just get a little wishy-washy on what I want to stream or not.
I get you. I definitely can get that. I think I wouldn't say I have an issue, but I think I'm very much like, I like controlling my destiny. I know there's like a lot of games that people would love to like watch me play. I'm pretty sure like there are people like, I want you to play this game. I think you would love this game. And I'm like, as much as that sounds fun, I need to be the one that picks the game, because if I don't like the game, I won't have fun playing it. And if I'm not having fun playing it, you probably won't enjoy the stream, because I'm just gonna be feeling like it's a chore for me, you know?
If a game ever feels like a chore, I will unapologetically cheat.
Do you cheat in the game?
Absolutely, I do not care. I have no shame in it.
Oh man, I think the only game.
If I have access to cheat codes that give me resources, use them.
I think one of my favorite games to play that it doesn't have a cheat code. Like, it's really hard to like cheat and like it's just pure chaos is Uno. I feel like Uno's the one game where like once you have the set ground rules, it is legitly up to luck. Like, there's no skill, there's nothing like that. You could bluff, but like it's much more than all that.
I think Uno was the kind of game I had in mind, but I do get what you mean.
I guess Uno was the game I had in mind. I thought of Chaos. A little crash out. Thank you for liking the live.
I mean, like more single player games.
I can see that too.
Like for Pokemon games, I will blatantly cheat to get items and shit. For other RPGs, I'll do the same, cheat for items and money in other games. I don't like grinding. Grinding is so fucking boring. And I try to be the person who talks during grinding sessions, but it just never ends up working out for me. Because I just get super bored.
Oh man, I feel like I'm on the other end of that spectrum, because like I feel like when I do grinding streams, all I do is just talk, and like I'm what people would say is like an unapologetic. Like, I don't hide anything. I really say like everything that I've ever done or like I've ever seen. And I think there's some people who are like, wow, you really just open up when you're doing a grinding stream. I'm like, did I really open up? Like, yeah, you told us like you saw this, you did this, or like this happened when you were like 15. I was like, oh, I did. And you're like, you don't remember? I was like, no, I just get yapping and I don't stop. It's like that 2% narcissistic DNA in me or something.
I don't think that's DNA.
Yeah, it's not DNA, but you know, I just said DNA because I was trying to sound smart.
You did quite the opposite.
I know. I figured when it came out of my mouth, I was like, yeah, that's not gonna go well.
Whatever your highest form of education is, I'm stripping it from you. You go down one level.
Okay, so I'm back to my high school graduate. I went from some college to high school graduate. We love yapping people. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, Crash Out. Be careful who you crash out on. Use your powers for good. Shout out to you, Nova Queen. I think.
Please crash out on the Karen at the grocery store.
Have you ever had a Karen experience?
Well, yeah, I worked fast food in college.
Oh fuck,
so
you did! Oh my god.
I have many.
Wait, what did you work for at fast? What did you do for work at fast food? Did you work at McDonald's or something?
Worked at Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts.
Wendy's nuts will have you chained. No, but for real, I did work at Wendy's.
That's fucking cool. Yeah, that's where the Karens line up. Karen's
It was
fucking
awful.
Metalhead for life. Shout out to you, Metalhead for life. I worked at McDonald's. We did have a male Karen, kind of. We had a Kenny, or like, I don't know what they call male Kevins. We had a Kevin. This guy would come every day to our store, and he would ask for his nuggets to be well done. So we would always leave it for like half amount of time, and every time we would try to give him those nuggets, he would complain and say, I wanted well done nuggets. These nuggets are not that well done. These nuggets are fucking hard to like eat, like to like push like up the crunchiness level of this. Like you've basically essentially crispened and like made the meat inside crunchy. And he would always be like, they're not crispy enough. I need more. You're not doing your job right. Waive the fee. It was fucking unbearable. We couldn't tell him to leave. We couldn't tell him like, sir, it's a reasonable request. They have us by the balls, and we're just basically like, oh, we're sorry. We'll do our best to make sure this happens. He goes, you better. And I was like, oh my God. How are we not
Bro
fighting?
wanted his box of crumbs.
Yeah, they all want the crumbs.
He can't get a crumb of coochie. He had to get a crumb of nuggets.
Yeah, he was. Oh my God, I forgot his name was like. It was something with a G. It might have been like Gilbert or something, or like Gary. But
it's just a gross name.
definitely wasn't Guillermo. This was a white guy. He was like a legend. Like it's so funny. Like he became like a real life character for us at McDonald's. This guy was like coming every like day at the right time. Like, I want my 40-piece well done nuggets. And we're all just kind of like slaves to his whim. We're like, yes, sire, we're gonna get you your nuggies. Fucking. Eventually, we abandoned him. We ended up having to ban him because you can only complain so much before like the store kind of files them away and goes that you're being difficult on purpose for free food. So we ended up banning him from the store. So he wasn't allowed to come to our McDonald's anymore. So like when we would get that order for the well done nuggets, we knew it was him no matter what. And we basically had to make a policy saying, yeah, we don't do well done nuggets. You have to come out of the car for that. And they just never could do it. Sabine, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I've been hearing the thing. I was like, you finished half a bottle of soju and you're on a good one. I'm trying to make sure you're straight.
Yeah. Well, I'm gay, so.
God damn you! You know what I mean.
I don't know anything.
That was good. That was a good one. You got me there. You got me there. That's a funny joke. But we're close to wrapping up. Is there anything? Is there anything that you want to promote? Is there anything that you have on the docket that you're excited to talk about, or eventually do or get done?
I probably do, and I'm just not remembering it.
Yeah.
But in case I'm forgetting stuff, go check my Twitter.
Hell yeah, let's promote your Twitter.
It probably has a lot of my stuff.
I'm gonna promote your Twitter. I want to grab your.
You find a lot of my stuff there, yeah.
Hell yeah. You find Your Twitter has everything for everybody.
Oh, right.
It has fun memes, cute art. I don't even know if it has gooner material. I'm gonna assume so.
It does. Of course it does. I'm a VTuber. Of course I do.
Of course I have some gooner material. I feel it, me too. If anyone is seeing my I guess I would call it like ASMR camp by the fire video, then yeah, you would know I also entertain the gooners as well. Oh man, that was funny though. That was a funny video. Hey. My dog is being weird. I just find you on here. Yeah, you basically, if you look through my fucking TikTok, you'll find everything. At least that's how.
Your secrets.
I don't really have. This is the thing, is I don't have secrets. I'm very much an open book. Like, anyone can ask me literally anything. I will be checking this out for sure. Go ahead. Yeah, man. We mostly keep it 18 and up, not safe for work stuff, but just in general, because I do say crazy shit, and I will say like shit and fuck and curse a lot, and try to keep that out of the ears of the youngins. But yeah, we can wrap this up now. Sabine, you got any last partaking words for everybody?
Y'all gotta be nicer to each other.
Whoa. What sparked that take?
It's to be more nice. That's all.
Well, that's...
Just gotta, chill out a little bit. We're all angry and stuff, but sometimes we gotta chill out. Even with the world burning around us, we need to chill.
Exactly. I'll sign off on that as well. I think we need to be better as people. I think it doesn't cost a thing to be a nice person to one another. We all can take the time out of our day to be chill, be respectful. It doesn't cost a thing. I guess we will say our last words, and we will give you all a farewell. Is there anybody you would like to raid currently? Is there anybody on your Twitch that you're looking at that would be love to get raided?
Allow me to see. We can read Tiny Tip.
Sounds like a plan. If you want, you can send me the information, and then we can go raid them, and then that'll be the episode. We were just got really high and on a good vibe, and we literally just talked about the randomest things. Thank you. Don't forget to go follow both me and Sabine over on Twitch. I feel like I might have posted that in the chat a couple times. It should be linked in our bios. Dr. Sabine over on Dr. Sabine VT on Twitch, Papiwolf 13 on Twitch. I do have the post on TikTok, so if you guys need more further information, there's the picture to get more information on. What the hell that be?
The tour rating.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I sent you the page.
Awesome. So, I will see you guys on what day? Maybe Sunday? See you guys Sunday? Maybe I might do another stream later today. I don't know. I do want to play some Marvel Rivals. I've been
I was gonna say the exact same thing. I was gonna probably go take a nap and then wake up and be like, you know what, it's nighttime, time to stream. Because I don't have work tonight.
Same. I do have to work tomorrow, which is very uncommon for me, but
Nice.
yeah. I am excited to have a Friday off. It's been way too long. But yeah, so you may be on the
It's a
lookout.
very good way to spend a Friday.
It was a fun Friday morning. Just kind of, it's like morning coffee, except morning alcohol and drugs.
Correct.
What more could you want?
When you
Huh?
next time we'll do your favorite cigarettes and Xanax.
Cigarettes and Xanax. Truly, the breakfast of champions.
You're goddamn right. Alrighty, I'm gonna launch my raid.
Okay, I'm
So
going.
my chat, you guys will be good to have a nice person.
Yeah, we're gonna go raid.
I'm talking. I was saying my chat would be nice.
I see. Okay, guys, thank you so much again, Dr. Sabine, for hanging out. We're gonna go raid Tiny Sips. Have a wonderful day.